Talmadge River. Now we can go here too. Where's the road? Oh, it's right here. You can't see it until you're almost past it. This is a nice. They put a wall here so that nobody can drive into the lake. It's almost too high to see over, but looks like there's a boat out there. Here, let's get a drink. Bit of lemon in there from the fish. Okay, reverse. Oh, they put a little bit of. Looks like they put a little bit of effort into building this. It looks new, kind of new. There's some of the rock right there. That's basaltic. Some kind of volcanic rock. This whole area is just a whole lot of volcanic rock. It's all along the shores. Is little. It looks like lava. It has the little holes in it, but the hole, it's ancient. Because when it's new, the holes aren't filled. But here, it's filled with different things. In every area, there's a little different stuff in it. Up at Cut Face, it's Thompsonite. Fills in the holes. There's up by Horseshoe Bay, it's a red jasper or agate or something like that. It's not really an agate, but it's some kind of a hard red material. And other places it's just something white. And then there are some places that the holes are partially hollow and they have like little sparkly crystals. So every area kind of has its own look to it. And I've got samples. There's one area where the rock is all pink. I don't know what kind of rock that is. I'd have to look at it to see. But it looks pink. The whole area is all pink. They're rounded. I don't think it's too far from here. But the volcano, or whatever, this fissure, or the earth cracked or something, and it erupted. And of course, in some places you actually have lava on top of other kinds of rock. So you'll have a volcanic rock deposited over other kinds of rock, sedimentary or whatever, any kind of rock. There's a lot of different kinds of rock here. It's kind of interesting to come here. This looks nice. Looks new. There's no point in rushing through here because I'm not going to come through here on the way home. I already stopped at the beaches last year, but I want to redo the dash cam part. It's a nice scenic drive. I stopped at some of the beaches. The beaches further up north are nicer. I like those better. I spend more time up in the northern part. But I went through here. There's rocks from all these areas in the tower. I have some of these rocks in the tower. I went all up and down here. There's a few areas where they don't want you to collect, but most areas you can collect. You can take rocks. I remember there was one area I started to pick them up, and somebody says you're not supposed to take rocks. So I put them back down, and there was a lot of rocks there, and I thought, well, no, I don't want to. This belongs to someone. I don't want to take stuff. And it is kind of nice to leave a place so it's natural. And the next place I went, you were allowed to pick rocks up. It was okay to pick rocks up, and I found a really nice. There was a rock that got like thrown on the ground, and it split in half, and there was like this zeolite formation. I've still got it up in the tower. It's on display. Really kind of an interesting. It broke in half right on the mineral formation or whatever, and it split it in half. Kind of an interesting thing. It was better than anything that other place had, even though that other place had a lot of stuff. It was better than anything that I saw there. And it was all by itself. There wasn't really that much there, but that was laying there. And it was broken. It was odd. I got both halves. They were laying next to each other, broken halves. And I found a piece of Thompsonite that way too, later on. I found a really nice piece of Thompsonite. It was a big one. And the rock fell off a cliff, obviously, and it broke in half, and there was a big piece of Thompsonite in the middle. And it split it right in half. Kind of an interesting specimen. I got a lot of Thompsonite from, and it's on Cut Place. It's up on Cut Place. It's a beach. You can go on the beach and you can pick up Thompsonite. It's okay to pick it up. The whole beach is made out of the rock that the Thompsonite's in. And most of the rocks are too big. Most of them are too big to even think of moving. Even with a front end loader, you couldn't move them. It's 4:49. Fortunately, the sun isn't in our eyes. I'm going home, and it would be. I know there's a spot here where you can get back on the other road. You can see it. And that's where I want to get back on. You can actually see the highway. Find granite, you can find basalt, you can find Thompsonite, you can find calcite. I think you can find copper. I probably got copper and don't even know it. It's inside of some of the other minerals, other rocks. You gotta cut them. You gotta cut them with the sun. It'll suddenly jump out at you. It's real bright. There's a lot of minerals up here. Somebody even found a geode up here. This is mostly locals that find things like that. But they found a geode, a really nice geode. It was a nice hollow geode. And of course you can find agates. I've never found an agate. I've never really looked for one because I got agates. I got a bunch of agates from a guy. I got a whole bunch of rocks for $20.